All right, fucking let's get it. Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast. I am the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest host of them all. OGHatchTV. You know the fuck it is, man. What's up with the people? All around the world. What the fuck is up, man? How y'all doing? Hope that they're looking good, feeling good, staying safe. There's a whole lot of shit going on in churches, man. I tell you shit each and every motherfucking week. I want to say shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped in, joining the conversation right now, man. I truly appreciate all the love and support. Let's keep building this empire brick by motherfucking brick. This is episode 92? Huh. God damn. Episode 92, man. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, for the people that's watching on OGHatchTV YouTube channel, we all on the grind at 100, man. This shit don't stop for a motherfucking soul. I want to say shout out to everybody that's tapped in and joined this conversation on the audio platform, man, for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, Audio, Mac, Google Podcasts, etc., etc. I'm there. You're listening. What's up? How are you? Thank you to everybody, man. No matter how you tapped in and joined these conversations, man, I truly appreciate all the motherfucking love, support, man. Real motherfucking talk. Long-winded, huh? Long-winded AF head ass. What's up with y'all, though, man? It's a whole lot of shit on the motherfucking doc we got to get into, man. I'm not even going to fake it, man. It's a whole lot of shit. We got to get to Kevin Samuels' death, obviously. Everybody, that shit broke the internet. Everybody had mixed emotion. Well, not really. Everybody was pretty much talking shit. So we got to get into that, man. We got to get into his untimely demise. Hell of a way to go out, but we got to get into that. We got to get into this wild-ass weekend recap that we just had, man, with Mother's Day, Cinco de Mayo, all these motherfucking fights and these games and shit. It was a wild-ass motherfucking weekend, I must say. We got to get to Young Thug and Gunna and the rest of YSL arrested on RICO charges, bro. We got to get into that shit, who the feds may be targeting next. Scary hours for you niggas. If there was ever a time to be terrified, now. Real motherfucking talk. We gotta get into also, man, a segment I want to bring onto the podcast called Signs Your Mans is Gay. We gotta get into that because it's a lot of niggas moving a little bit fishy out here, and it's surprising people when they come out that these niggas is gay. And I'm sitting back like, why are you niggas surprised? He's been telling you. But we gotta get into that. Also, I got a message to all the extreme zodiac believers who always believe I do this shit because I'm a Scorpio. I do this shit because I'm a Sagittarius. Shut the fuck up. But we go get into that a little bit later in the motherfucking podcast, man. Also, we gotta give an NBA playoff recap that's going on right now. Ja hurt. What the fuck? So we gotta get into the playoffs real quick before we wrap the motherfucking podcast on up. But as you can see, man, it's a lot shit on the docket, man. I don't want to hold y'all up too much for me long tonight, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. You know, let me put this on the screen for you guys, for the people that's watching. You know, I usually do these things when I have a guest on the podcast and things of that nature. I always had them come on the podcast and we start the conversation off with a mental health check. It is something I do periodically, you know what I'm saying, by myself on these solo episodes, just so I can give you guys an insight what's going on with the man behind the camera, the man behind the mic, just so y'all can get a better feel of how the fuck I'm doing and shit like that. And also it can give you better insight on how things are going with the podcast. If you've been thinking that I've been giving y'all some straight fire for X amount of weeks straight, this is why. If you think it has iffy-ass podcasts and iffy time slots and shit like that, this is why. Like I said, we started the live stream a little bit later than usual. They can throw a lot of motherfuckers off that's trying to tap in and join the conversation, bro. I got people that listen all over the motherfucking world, let alone the country, so time zones is different. So I definitely understand that it's 7:37 where I'm at right now recording this podcast on a Wednesday night. A lot of people that listen to my shit is in the Midwest. A lot of people listen to my shit is also on the East Coast. So it's a lot later for them. And I understand the playoffs and shit like that is going on, man. So I definitely understand why people don't tune in more consistently, why the numbers aren't like that, you know, what they should be. But I totally understand. I totally appreciate the people that rocking with me right now that be tapping in with these live stream episodes and shit like that, man. It's building platform experiment and so far it's been motherfucking me working. But I do want to get into a mental health check for myself, just so you guys can know what the fuck is going on with your boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? On a scale of 1 through 10, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, all that good shit. I'm at a solid motherfucking 7.5, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like if I said an 8, I'd be doing the most. I'd be doing the most this type shit. No, man, it's a good 7.5, man. As you guys know, the things that I deal with on a personal level, a 7 is damn near a 10 in my eyes, to be completely honest with you. Financially, I'm good. I'm not really stressing off shit no more. You just you do what you can, do, and what you can't do. Shit, fuck it. It is what it is. They come knocking eventually, or you just come across things to take care of things. But financially, man, I'm not stressing about anything. And I think that's some of the biggest challenges in life, honestly, is because I got everything that I need, everything that I motherfucking want. But a lot of times when you got all these bills coming around the same time frame, when you got shit you want to put your money into, when you got, other emergencies and things like that come across when you got to put your money into, you start to stress over money. You got, how you got to rob Peter to pay Paul, or how you got to take these funds that you have for this certain event. You had a trip plan and shit like that. You got to knock that off and take care of grown man, grown woman shit. When you got to do that, it can become stressful thinking about money. And that's how motherfuckers start aging on fast and shit like that. I'm trying to stay sexy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good, emotionally. I've been getting doing a better job of being in tune with my emotions type shit. Just allowing myself to feel and all that things that we discussed on that Queen of Grief episode, my girl Lauren Denise. Make sure y'all check that out by the motherfucking way. But I've been allowing myself to feel, you know what I'm saying? A lot of time I was really just hold my feelings in, trying to keep up a certain image, trying not to be vulnerable around motherfuckers. But at this point in time, in this stage of my life, bro, I really don't give a fuck what motherfuckers really think, because I'm still trying to make sure I know myself. I'm trying to make sure I know myself at all times. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to know myself to the extreme. It was plenty of moments and times in my life where I thought I knew myself, and I thought I knew how my reaction would be to certain things, and I was totally fucking blown away because I did the opposite. You know what I'm saying? And it dawned upon me that I really didn't know myself how I really thought I knew myself. So I've been taking this time, man, to really allow myself to feel all my emotions, handle all my emotions up front and shit like that. And it's really been working wonders for your boy. So emotionally, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym working out and shit like that, putting on all this motherfucking muscle and shit like that. These gains. These gains. Like a fucking Roy head. But putting on all these gains, man, being in the gym and shit like that, finding a happy place in that shit, it's really been helping your boy. You know what I'm saying? I really been thinking I've been knocking out some dope ass episodes for you guys back to back to back. Besides last week, I must be honest with you, if you haven't noticed, I haven't been putting any postings, any clips and shit like that out for last week's episode. I really wasn't fucking with it like that. A lot of people been hitting me up, letting me know that they really enjoyed the episode just on a personal level. I really didn't like it. I really didn't motherfucking like it at all, man. But that's the thing with this content creating shit, man. You never know what's gonna help certain motherfuckers and what other people like. So my best advice for any content creator out there, man, is just do that shit, put that shit out, and let the people do what they do with that motherfucker. Real motherfucking talk. That's the best you can do, is just press publish on that motherfucker. Press record, then press publish on that shit. Real motherfucking me talk. But enough of that. Enough of that shit, man. Let's go ahead and get into this fucking wild weekend recap, man. Cinco de Mayo weekend, Mother's Day, Sunday, all that shit went down this past weekend, man. I came over here and I let y'all know about the fights that was coming up with the UFC. They came out here in Phoenix. Think about that, bro. I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona for Cinco de Mayo weekend, and there was and Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje, who's from Arizona, and Tony Ferguson, who's obviously got some Mexican heritage in him. You had Tracy Cortez, who's from Phoenix. You had all these Mexicans going crazy. Going fucking crazy. It was a wild motherfucking weekend, man. Let alone you had Canelo Alvarez fighting as well. You know what I'm saying? For Cinco de Mayo weekend. He took a fucking L, moving up to a light heavyweight, I believe it was, to fight Dimitri Bivol, whatever the fuck his name is, bro. The nigga that beat Canelo. Look him up. The nigga that put hands and feet on Canelo. Whooped his motherfucking ass. So you had that. You had UFC, obviously. Tony Ferguson got his fucking head kicked the fuck off. My neck hurt for that nigga. Not gonna cap. He got his ass beat. You had motherfucking me, Justin Gaethje, who got tapped out by Charles Oliveira in the fucking first round. That was probably the longest first round ever type shit. You had the motherfucking NBA playoffs. Ja Morant ended up getting hurt over the motherfucking weekend. You had a lot of shit going on, man. It was a hell of a motherfucking weekend to be a sports fan all the way around. Basketball, mixed martial arts, all that shit. Niggas was getting to it. It was a hell of a motherfucking weekend. You cap that off with, you know what I'm saying, Mother's Day Sunday. You know, you know, it's weird because, you know, a nigga like myself, I tell you all the time, I'm learning how to express my emotions and things of that nature. And these last couple of years, I've really been making sure I express my emotions for my mom, just because I know we've had our rough patches, you know what I'm saying, to where I have a hard time communicating with folks. Sometimes I don't communicate with folks. And that also includes my, you know, my family, my direct family as well. And it didn't stop with my mom. I did that to my mom forever, not really understanding what, you know, the internal, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say beef, but the internal issues that would bring upon us later down the line. So these last couple of years, you know, so I've been making it a point of interest to make sure that every day is Mother Day, you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure my mama knows she's appreciated and things of that nature. But this year was a little bit different. We didn't really do much, you know what I'm saying? We motherfuckers had a lot of shit going on, so we really didn't do much, but we all got together and, you know, ate dinner and things of that nature. And it was just in them moments, it's in them small moments of time, bro, you truly realize that ain't nobody really gonna have you like your mama got you. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things you expect from certain people. But I don't know about y'all, but I'm always flabbergasted, or I'm always outdone by the shit my mom would do for me, the length she would go for me, even at this age that I am right now, my mid-20s, down at 27 years old. So it was a hell of a weekend. It was a weekend full of mixed motherfucking emotions. A lot of motherfucking me drinking, a lot of motherfucking me smoking, a lot of motherfucking partying, a lot of motherfucking me sex. Okay, calm down, everybody. I was going crazy. Put my face in it. No, just but no, man, it was a hell of a motherfucking weekend, man. Just to cap that off with Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying? It was a fantastic motherfucking weekend. It really was. A lot of good eating, a lot of good laughs, a lot of good, you know what I'm saying? A lot of good all that shit, man. So it was really dope to have that going on with the family and things of that nature to cap that shit off. It truly motherfucking was. Let's go ahead and get to this motherfucking me docket, man. We almost 15 minutes to the episode. I ain't got to the motherfucking docket. We got to get into this Kevin Samuels shit, bro. You know, if you don't know, now you know Kevin Samuels is dead. I do want to start this off by saying rest in peace, obviously. At no point in time is it ever good news that a nigga is dead, no matter if I fuck with him or not. I honestly just feel like when a motherfucker die, they dead. Let it be gone. If you don't feel a certain way, you don't feel a certain way. I'm not saying you obligated to say RIP or no shit like that, because I do with a lot of niggas I had beef with. Once them niggas die, I'm cool. I don't give a fuck. But it's one thing I never really do is disrespect the dead. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Samuels died. You know what I'm saying? It broke the internet sometime late last week, early last week, however you want to put it. And there was a lot of mixed emotions because nobody knew if it was a joke or not. A lot of people thought it was one of those joke, you know what I'm saying, death rooms or things like that, because TMZ didn't automatically repost it. Shade Room didn't automatically post it, shit like that. But once the rumors were actually confirmed that this man actually died, it was like some of the weirdest shit in the world. It was some of the weirdest shit in the world because obviously you had all the internet, you know, the internet detectives and shit like that. Everybody automatically knows what the fuck happened to him 5 minutes after he didn't drop dead to the motherfucking floor. I'm talking ambulance ain't even there yet, but the streets is already saying what happened to the nigga. Comes to find out he was with a young lady. We gonna say he's probably getting some ass. She was fucking beautiful. Getting some ass and ultimately had a heart attack. Heart gave out, you know, allegedly. I ain't seen the autopsy. I don't fucking know. But heart give out while you getting some ass with a baddie, and now you're dead. They got the 911 calls and shit like that being released. I ain't trying to listen to that shit. I ain't trying to listen to none of that shit to where it's a nigga dying on the other end. I don't want to hear nobody last breaths. I don't want to hear what the scene was like when a nigga was dying. I don't need to hear that shit. When a nigga is dead, I know a nigga's dead. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to hear that shit. But the thing about the Kevin Samuels death is everybody had jokes about the shit. You got motherfuckers talking about that's what karma look like, that's what karma feel like. You got motherfuckers down there happy a dude is dead. And man, you got Vivica Fox talking about that's what karma came knocking at the door. I'm on Twitter. I'm almost getting into it with niggas about it, but a nigga trying to debate me up and down that I'm saying niggas was foul for cracking jokes about the shit. And I'm sitting back like, yo, this Kevin Samuels nigga. I came on the podcast many times talking about Kevin Samuels, and I let y'all know I don't fuck with people who berate and talk down upon our own people to make it. And that's what I felt Kevin Samuels was doing. Obviously, I never watched the whole show. Did he have clips to where he was uplifting niggas as well? Yeah, but they ain't what got him popping. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like myself, I don't want that shit to even exist at all because I don't want a chance getting popping off shit like that. Because that's gonna be what niggas know you for. But did Kevin Samuels talk a lot of shit? He did. He truly did. And if you weren't looking at shit for entertainment face value, you were disgusted by a lot of shit he was saying about black women. And obviously a lot of shit he was saying about black men before he started popping about talking shit about black women. So he talked a lot of shit about the black culture, black people, period. He did that. But Kevin Samuels ain't killed nobody, fam. Kevin Samuels wasn't out here abusing no women physically. Let's just say, because if you want, a lot of people can argue he was mentally and mentally abusing motherfuckers, and voicing displeasures that really force people into depression and shit like that. People can argue that, but I'm not going there. You're not gonna get no sympathy on this side of the motherfucking camera from me. But Kevin Samuels didn't kill nobody, fam. So it's like when I seen everybody really just basically celebrating dude's death, it was like, damn, this is some sick shit. And you got motherfuckers talking. I'm talking about, yo, people too worried about getting some get back with cracking jokes on about how this man died that y'all not thinking about that man's family. You think there's not a person in Kevin Samuels' direct family who was surfing the web, who was on Twitter, who was on, you know what I'm saying, Facebook, who got a group text message about how they family member just died and didn't see all you motherfuckers basically cracking jokes and playing internet detective? It's not about supporting a nigga if you like a nigga or not. I don't fuck with Kevin. I didn't fuck with Kevin Samuels. There was never a moment where I looked at Kevin Samuels and was like, oh, he talking that shit. No. It never was a moment. But that don't mean once a nigga die, I'm finna be celebrating shit. Or once a nigga die, I want to join in and get my jokes off. I don't joke about death, like, bro. Like, I don't joke about death, my nigga. It's something I'm prepared for, but I'm not finna joke about death when niggas is dying. A nigga die, I'm not finna get. That's not my cue to run to the internet and get some jokes off type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was weird to me to see that was an automatic reaction to people. Obviously you understand it because the internet is the motherfucking internet. The internet, people got fake emotions. It's fake love. It's fake hate. It's a lot of fake shit going on. And a lot of times motherfuckers want to also just be on that trending topic. They want to be on that trending topic and end up going viral. Motherfuckers don't care what they really got to say half the time. As long as they shit go viral, that's all motherfuckers truly care about. I seen motherfuckers I know that get on social media dinner every motherfucking day with a fake ass heart, deep thought message every day trying to get likes and shit. But as soon as Kevin Samuels died, they seen the jokes was on his ass. They hopped in on the jokes on dude. And it's like at a certain point in time, bro, it's about your morals. It ain't about what a motherfucker going. If a motherfucker think you funny or not. If a motherfucker think you got a good thought. No, it's about what do you stand for. You got people telling me I can't put my morals and project them onto others. Just the fuck I can. If I feel a certain motherfucking way, I would expect you to feel a certain type of way if you think we finna be cool. If I'm strongly against some shit, I'm not finna be cool with motherfuckers that openly do the shit or who do the shit on the low. Like, if I stand against some shit, you can't be doing the shit I stand against and think we finna be cool, bro. That's never gonna happen. So for any nigga that I was seeing, I was cracking jokes and celebrating Kevin Samuels' death, I can't fuck with you. Because if you would celebrate the death of somebody that you don't even fucking know, that did nothing personally to you, that lets me know what the fuck you do to motherfuckers that you actually do know. Because that lets me know what you really do behind closed doors. It lets me know how you truly feel and how you lack the respect of the motherfucking me dead. So I couldn't celebrate Kevin Samuels' death. I didn't think of any catchy jokes to come onto the podcast and do like I'm seeing everybody else do. I didn't fuck with dude. I didn't fuck with dude when he was living. I'm not gonna fuck with him when he dead. If I didn't come on my podcast just cracking jokes on niggas when they was alive, I'm not finna come on my podcast and crack jokes on niggas when they dead, fam. At certain points in times like this, it brings me back to what I was telling y'all on this podcast when it very first started. It's sad now when you die, you just become a content piece. There's very little emotions that's ever attached to anyone's name once they die. There's very little celebratory of their life when they die. You just literally become a fucking content piece. Kevin Samuels died, fam, and he just became a content piece. He became something for people to talk about on a podcast like I'm doing. He became the butt of all jokes on social media. That's what Kevin Samuels did. It wasn't about shit. It wasn't about shit positive. It wasn't about shit that he really did significant in his life. It wasn't about none of that shit. As soon as that man died, and even the unconfirmed rumors, when those came out, he just became a content piece. So I tell motherfuckers all the time, bro, while you live in this life, bro, you just gotta live this shit to the fullest and make sure you do what you want to fucking do. Because the moment you die, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about you when you die. Even the niggas that was supporting Kevin Samuels, I didn't even see nobody really stand up for dude. Like, it was obviously motherfuckers supporting him because he got to the point to the level he got to because of people supporting him. I didn't even see the motherfuckers that like Kevin Samuels coming out and supporting dude and defending people talking about his death. I seen a fucking report that it was his mom. Then they said his mom, she found out that he was dead on social media. And you had motherfuckers telling me that I didn't know what I was talking about because I was saying his family members can see this shit on the internet. You had motherfuckers telling me, nah, I'm pretty sure his family ain't going to the internet for fucking for grieving advice, trying to be smart asses. But the reports came out that this man mama found out that he was dead scrolling through fucking Facebook. Think about that. So at the same time she's seeing news, bright ass headlines that her son is dead, she scrolled down an inch. You got laughing reactions. You got motherfuckers talking about karma. You got motherfuckers talking about the cracking jokes on this nigga death, calling him gay. All this shit. All because he was saying some shit that motherfuckers didn't like. I repeat, Kevin Samuels didn't kill nobody. Kevin Samuels, he murdered nobody. Kevin Samuels did nothing to the extreme to where he put people in harm's way. So when you see the immediate reaction to this man's death is laughter and vitriol and all that good shit, it makes you just sit back like, yo, what the fuck is really going on? Like, is motherfuckers really feeling like this about a nigga who just said some shit they didn't agree with? Because he's talking about broke women and rich women and broke niggas and rich niggas in they dating pool? Like, come on, man. Certain shit, we just gotta stop the bullshit. And then, like I said, anybody that think they was cool with me, and that's the type of shit you on, we not cool, my nigga. You know Hatch well enough to know I ain't fucking with you no more. I can't. If I stand against something and I strongly believe that some shit is wrong, and a motherfucker do that and claim that and think we finna be cool, that's never gonna happen. I project my morals and my thought process. I project that shit onto other people. And if you don't fit that checklist, we can't be cool. Because that's how we're determined if I can fuck with you or not. I truly motherfucking do, man. So I wanna wrap this segment up, and I just wanna say, I ain't fuck with you, bro. I thought you said a lot of bullshit. But I will say rest in peace, and I send prayers and condolences to your family and anyone that you may have impacted in a positive light. Because the moment you died, my nigga, the people that really hated you, they let that shit be known. And it's truly fucking sad to think that that's what a man's mama had to go through the moment she found out her son died. I truly feel for that part of the motherfucking story. Everything else is irrelevant to me, to be completely motherfucking honest with you, bro. Real shit. Real motherfucking talk. Moving on, man. Moving on. Let's go ahead and get into Young Thug, man. Young Thug, Gunna, YSL. I'm not one of those niggas that know too much about the law. We all know the big crimes, murder, first degree murder, you know what I'm saying? Manslaughter, you know what I'm saying? Triple homicide. We all know those charges. But if there's one charge that I've always known about when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, getting the nigga for show, when the feds is really trying to get a nigga by any means necessary, it's that thing called a RICO. That's what a RICO is. A RICO is they getting you by any means necessary. Reason why I bring up RICO is because that's where Young Thug, Gunna, and the rest of YSL, I believe they said 26 other members. 26 other members. They were charged. They're facing RICO charges. And you know, I have mixed emotions about this. Not really. I'm not conflicted. I didn't when I seen this, I didn't say, oh shit, not Thugger. Oh shit, not Gunna Wanna. Not the YSL squad. I didn't say that. I'll be honest with you. I didn't. Maybe call me or fuck me if you want. That's not what I did. that's truly not what the fuck I did. The first thing I thought about when I seen RICO was, oh, these niggas is going down. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, niggas is innocent, they can clear their name and get the fuck off the streets, you know, and get out themselves, get back on the streets, I should say. But when you see RICO, you know niggas ain't just going to, they ain't getting a slap on the wrist with a RICO charge, bro, unless niggas get the telling. But it made me think about the streets. And when I say it made me think about the streets, it made me think about how, you know, when niggas make it, niggas just don't want to leave the streets because they don't want a certain, you know what I'm saying, reputation of nigga that made it and left his niggas behind. It made me think of that because I don't give a fuck how cool I am with a nigga. If I can't make it and move, you know what I'm saying, to a lit, safe place of the motherfucking me country or the world, and we still can't be cool as we was when I was broke, we was never meant to be homies, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I get niggas gang banging. I get all that shit. And I get dinner every black rapper, every black quote unquote gangster rapper or nigga from the trenches that quote unquote make it, they kind of go through this same path where the police is on them, police trying to put some shit on them. But they can only do that shit if you truly got your hands tied to some shit you shouldn't have your hands tied into. Now, I'm not sitting there saying whether or not, you know, some Young Thug or Gunna niggas actually did anything, you know, illegal or nothing like that. But a lot of times, bro, when you keep a certain company around you, you kind of don't get surprised by a lot of shit. Because I'm just putting myself into a situation to where if I'm a nigga with money, if I'm a nigga with the bag, I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying, I'm the breadwinner type shit. And I'm hanging around a whole bunch of gang banging ass niggas. And over the years, a lot of gang banging shit actually happened. And niggas is getting put down. Niggas is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still with these niggas. We still living a lavish lifestyle. That's a RICO case, bro. They can indirectly tie all that shit together. Me funding niggas, living a certain lifestyle, living a certain way, and niggas is putting in work for me. It's easy to connect those dots. And the reason why I say is because at a certain point in time, bro, you just gotta stop fucking with certain niggas, bro. At a certain point in time, you truly do. You got Young Thug Pops coming out talking about his son is unfairly being linked to some shit that he had nothing to do with. I mean, if that is the case, you are hanging with certain people. You still cool and hanging around certain people in a certain way to where anything they do is touching you. There's certain limits to, you know what I'm saying, being cool with motherfuckers. But when you cool with motherfuckers and they start committing bodies and they can touch that, they can attach that shit to your name, yeah, my nigga, that's on you. That's on you type shit. You gotta learn to cut motherfuckers off. So when I look at the motherfucker, the charges, but it's like 56 charges type shit. I think like 56 different charges that they try and charge motherfuckers with. And when you see that, and then you look further down and deep into the paperwork, and you see who they may be targeting next, they got a little baby them niggas on the fucking list. So imagine being a little baby waking up on a motherfucking Wednesday morning or Tuesday morning and seeing your name in paperwork Seeing the feds is finna come a knocking. Think about that shit. Truly think about that shit. What the comments say? Did you already talk about the Kevin Samuel? I did talk about the Kevin Samuel. But double back. If you got something to say about the Kevin Samuel, put it in the comments. I definitely read it out loud on my podcast. Put it up on the screen for you. I ain't got a problem double back with the shit. But truly think about if you a little baby waking up in the morning seeing the feds is finna come knocking on your door. Think about that. That's some terrifying shit. And like I said, it goes back to a lot of these niggas being quote unquote street niggas, a lot of these niggas being gangster rap, a lot of niggas being bloods, a lot of niggas being Crips, and they don't cut certain niggas off. A nigga like myself, I have no problem not fucking with a nigga. Like, I would not fuck with you off top. If I think you can have any fucking possibility of fucking up my bag, I won't fuck with you. But when it comes to my freedom, I can't fuck with you. So the whole YSL shit truly is some shit. It truly is some shit, dude. Let me see. Comment said, do you think it was weird to preach about having a high value man but live in an apartment? This is about the Kevin Samuel situation. Comment says, do you think it was weird to preach about being a high value man but live in an apartment? I mean, how nice was the apartment? I mean, honestly, how nice was the apartment? I get what you're saying. I mean, I also seen reports that he died and he was broke as fuck or some shit like that, to where his family got started GoFundMe and shit like that. I've seen reports to where basically I think you hearing that dude was capping, he was broke as a motherfucker. I mean, when it comes to living in an apartment, I mean, I don't know. I live in an apartment right now, so I really can't say too much about that. But it all depends on somebody's living style. A lot of people don't want to. If you're living by yourself, I don't really see the point of having a big ass house. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you gotta be living a certain lifestyle to be getting on the internet telling motherfuckers they not high value. I never really fed into that shit, to be honest with you. And it was never a motherfucker. A moment I looked at Kevin Samuels and thought he was a high value man because he was wearing suits and shit. Like I never really, you know what I mean? I never really linked him with the high value shit just because he was saying the whole high value shit. It is kind of a catch-22 that nigga, you live in the same lifestyle that the people that's calling into your show is living, and you try and talk bad about them. So I mean, I get it to a certain point, but it all depends on how nice his fucking apartment was. I've seen some nice ass apartments in New York, LA, hell, even here in AZ that cost, you know what I'm saying, like down there $4-5 grand a month. So it depends on how nice that fucking apartment was. But if it's coming out that dude he was broke for the most part. And that's why I was trying to get into with people talking about this whole podcast and these web shows and shit. Like, yeah, some money into it, but it ain't what you motherfuckers think. Unless you a huge star, you're not raking in the dough like that. It takes years upon years to build that type of fan base and love throughout the community to get straight paper like that. Unless you get lucky and hit and get on fast. But I'm not surprised that they saying dude didn't have money like that. Like, I'm not truly surprised about that. Nothing about Kevin Samuels truly gave off. He had a lot of fucking money, or he was living a certain lifestyle just because he wore suits and shit. Like, I know some of the brokest niggas I know wear suits and shit. Like so I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I truly don't know about that, about living in an apartment, him being high value. I guess it's all about how you hold yourself. That's what I took the high value shit for. How you carry yourself. To be honest with you, more than it was about any monetary value or anything like that. To be completely honest with you. But yeah, wrapping up this whole Young Thug and Gunna shit, it's crazy. It's gonna be more to come about this. You know, it's a lot of this ties into, you know what I'm saying, possible attempted murders on YF and Lucci's life. Lucci been locked up. Niggas saying Lucci telling. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But it is crazy to see that a nigga like Young Thug, who been on for at least over damn near 10 years now, to see that he kind of, I don't want to say throwing his life away, see his career going the way it is going, it is kind of fucked up, and it's low-key kind of sad, just because you starting to see a lot of these rappers from a certain generation, the Young Thugs, the Young Dolphs, the Nipsey Hussles, you starting to see these niggas fall off one way or another, either getting killed or getting locked up in jail. And it's sad. It's like an end of an era type shit. But you definitely hope that, you know what I'm saying, niggas can clear their name. You definitely hope the best for them, hope that they can get that taken care of, because with a name like Young Thug and you facing a RICO charge and they using your lyrics and they using some to do lyrics and as evidence to the case, it ain't looking too good, bro. It ain't looking too motherfucking good, man. Anytime I see a nigga name with a name like Young Thug and he facing some type of RICO case, I instantly think about C Murder trying to beat a murder case. Your name's fucking C Murder, bro. like I can only imagine the jury trying to say C Murder didn't commit the murder. I can only see the jury trying to say Young Thug wasn't on some thuggish behavior. like certain shit just it fucks you in the long run when you truly thought this shit was some cool shit to do when you was a lot younger. So I truly hope this whole Young Thug and Gunna shit get resolved, and will be more information released about that in the near future. Obviously, they just got locked up. They even locked up the fucking dog at this point. Like I seen the dog in a police car, nigga. They locked everybody the fuck up. Everybody got the fucking clanks. But I do want to keep my eyes on this case just because if the reports are true and the paperwork was true, you have Lil Baby and his crew name listed in the paperwork, then that mean they coming down for motherfuckers. They truly is. I seen they had Sex Money Murder. They had them niggas tied into that. Everybody know if you listen to the whole Black Portland mixtape with Young Thug and Bloody J, that was Bloody J and them niggas. So it's like it's a lot of crews of niggas and rappers that we know that's being tied into this paperwork some way, somehow. So you got to keep your eyes and ears on this case because it's going to be a lot of niggas potentially locked up and a lot of money taken off the streets. But it's going to be a lot of niggas that ain't getting fed no more if these reports are true and all these niggas get locked up, bro. It truly would be a scary motherfucking sight, real talk. But moving on, man. Let's get into some other shit. You know, I got my homeboy. He sent me this article about this nigga Joe Budden. He was like, yo, your man's is gay? He really bi? And for you guys who've been tapped and joined the conversation, you know I've come on this podcast, 2 months ago at the least I should say, talking about Joe Budden. How he came out saying he was bisexual, and I was kind of saying like he was kind of using it to get his name out there, stay relevant, get the garnish the attention about, you know what I'm saying, coming out as bisexual. How I told y'all for some strange reason in 2022, that shit gets clicks. That shit is an attraction to people. People care about who's fucking who for some strange reason. On this platform, we don't care. But everywhere else, they care. And I came on and I talked about the whole Joe Budden situation. I let you guys know that I thought that was some sick shit to do. To kind of tell the world about your sexual preference for views, that's some sick shit to do. But my homeboy sent me the clip earlier to ask me, was Joe Budden really gay? Because Joe Budden's being questioned by it, by Mav Hoffa on Mav Hoffa's podcast. And he didn't give a direct answer. He kind of danced around the shit. And I'm sitting back like, I don't need a nigga to come out and tell me directly that he's gay. I got the name of this segment called The Signs Your Mans is Gay. When your mans is playing like he's gay, he's gay. Let me repeat that. When your mans is playing like he's gay, he's gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. Let me just make sure I say that. There's nothing wrong for anyone to like the same sex. You will never hear OGHatch tell you that's some nasty shit to do. You're some wild shit to do. Love who you love. But if a nigga is playing like he's gay, for whatever reason, for the laugh, for the jokes, the giggles, for the views, for monetary value, if a nigga is playing like he's gay, he's gay. Now, I'm not talking about an actor, you know what I'm saying, playing gay in a movie. That's your job, bro. But if a nigga is playing around for views, for controversy, for any type of attention, if he's playing like he's gay, he's gay. That's just truly how I feel. It's been proven. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near 100% fact. So when my homeboys is hitting me up like, yo, your boy is really gay. I'm like, nigga, he came out and said he was bi months ago. I don't play that whole, oh, I was joking. Oh, I was just being fun. I was just lighting up the mood. I don't play that shit. Because there's certain things that I don't even think is funny. A dude being gay ain't funny to me. It just ain't funny to me. So if a dude coming out saying he's gay, no matter how he's saying it, I don't believe him. Because I don't know any straight men. Shit, excuse me. I don't know any straight men who think being gay, who think playing gay is funny. I don't know them niggas that do that. I don't know them niggas that. Maybe y'all do. Maybe I need to bring them on the podcast. Like, I don't know. But I don't know any straight men who think playing around, joking to be gay is funny. I ain't never seen that. I ain't never just laughed at a gay dude because he was gay. He had to actually do some shit that was funny. So I don't believe in the whole I was joking, I was playing around shit. Joe Budden has came out multiple times and said this whole gay shit. Multiple times. Joe Budden has always had women problems. Now I'm not saying a nigga gay because he got women problems, but when you got all these badass women, the Sin Santanas, the fucking what was the other girl name? What was the other woman name? Damn. I don't even remember her fucking name. She was thinking Tahiri. It was fucking Tahiri. You got Sin Santana. You had all these other women that he had on the shows. All beautiful, bad Dominican and black women, thick as hell, ass like Jesus Christ. All these women. And they all go a certain way at a certain point in time. So any nigga that got all these women problems, I ain't confused. I ain't confused when it come out like he kind of gay or he kind of bi or he kind of like taking dick. I ain't surprised, especially when a nigga came out and said he was bisexual. I'm not surprised about that shit. But I felt there was a need for me to come onto this podcast like, yo, fam, so you niggas don't get super surprised, like your mind isn't blown away when your man's actually come out and put those words out off his roll them words off his lips. Let me just tell you the number one sign to tell your man's gay when he's joking about being gay. Ask yourself, as any straight man you know, I'm talking about straight heterosexual male that's playing like he's gay. Do you really know him? Come on now. And once again, I have no problems with homosexual men, homosexuals at all. But niggas gotta stop acting like they don't know what niggas is gay for it. Let me see this. Comment says, you know, the woman Kevin Samuels was with was the woman he met the night before and he passed out on her. Have you ever been with a woman and had a health crisis, like your knees locking up? Jesus Christ. Well, for the people that's listen to this now watching it, the comment says, you know, the woman Kevin Samuel was with the woman that Kevin Samuel was with last was the woman he met the night before and he passed out on her. Have you ever been with the woman that had a health crisis, like your knees locking up? I have had my knees flare up, you know, when I was with a woman, mid-stroke. Everybody know I got fucked up knees. Your boy got fucked up knees. I've had that happen. Nothing ever serious though. Never any heart, anything like that. But when the ass is like, look, I'll be honest, when the ass is super fat and you trying to kill the shit from dogging on your knees, if you got fucked up knees at a certain point in time, the cartilage can rub against the bone. Like, the cartilage in my knees kind of caught on to the bone. I was trying to tear some shit up. Hey man, it happens to the best of us. I finished the duty. I finished why God brought me there. I did that for sure. But that is funny. I mean, that is a hell of a way to go out. It does make me think about, you know what I'm saying, ways to die type shit. Because everybody, you know, all men always talk about they'd rather, if they're gonna die, they want to die getting some pussy. I never thought like that. So to see Kevin Samuels actually dying, getting some vagina from a very, very attractive woman, It's kind of a hell of a way to go out. It makes you think, how good is that pussy to kill a nigga? like how good is that pussy, or how bad is that pussy? It truly makes me wonder. I truly wonder on what level of the spectrum is this pussy falling on? Is it bad or is it good? Because the nigga's dead. Like, and you know, R.I.P., you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. But a nigga was dead after he hit that. Poison ivy or the Midas touch? Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? I don't even know if Shorty is on the market anymore. Must be golden. It must be gold. It truly must be motherfucking golden. If Shorty vagina is doing that, if Shorty pussy is doing that, and it's making niggas die, she got it. She need to box that shit up and sell it. Put it on the open market. Put that shit on a shelf at Macy's. Do something, cause that's some pussy for your ass. But I don't even know if I would touch that pussy anymore, to be honest with you. Now that I'm really thinking about it. Like after going forward, if I met Shorty at the mall or some shit, or he's out and about, you know what I'm saying? We at a resort in Jamaica, we just walk past each other like, oh shit, you the girl that killed Kevin Samuels, ain't you? I don't know if I would buy her drinks trying to get in that pussy. I don't think I would. That man was healthy. That man was doing his live stream shows. That man was living large. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Apartment and all. Once he stuck his dick in this woman, he dead. I don't know if I'm just jumping out the fence to get into that pussy. I'm gonna be honest with you. That may be some pussy I may just want to stay away from. I got shit. I got some shit I truly want to motherfucking do. Like, I got things I gotta do tomorrow. Like let's have a fucking rain. Let's put this pussy on a rainy day. You know, so let's hold off on this pussy right here. I ain't really trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to die like that type shit. But I do know some women. Let me stop saying some women, because there's only like one or two who really got some fire. I only know like one or two women who truly had some fire. Like truly had some fire. Like truly. Like truly had some fucking fire. And it didn't damn near kill me. It didn't damn near kill me. It did make my knees a little weak. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what it was like to kill a nigga. She must have been doing some grip tricks with that motherfucker or something. She must have been doing some grip tricks with that motherfucker or something, my friend. Real motherfucking talk. Moving on, man. Let's go ahead and get into the message I have to extreme zodiac believers. You know, man, if you one of those people who blame all your emotions, everything you do, off being a fucking Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a fucking Cancer, you know what I'm saying? An Aquarius, Scorpio. Shut the fuck up, please. Look, I've been holding this shit in for a long motherfucking time. Those are probably some of the most annoying motherfuckers I've ever come across in my life. Oh my God. I woke up this morning, I had an attitude because the birds was chirping. I'm such a motherfucking Sagittarius. Oh my God, I do this because I'm a Capricorn. Oh my God, that's the Leo in you. If you don't shut the fuck up, don't nobody give a fuck. Fam, I don't give a fuck about this zodiac shit. And I feel like every motherfucking body has something to do with something to talk about with these motherfuckers with their zodiac shit. Oh, you smack someone because of Leo. Nah, look. No, I'm not. No, I've never put hands on a motherfucker. Yeah, just because I'm a Leo. You beat the fuck out of them because you a Leo. Or you got an attitude problem because you a Leo. No, motherfucker. You just saying some bullshit right now. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I truly hate when motherfuckers put everything to their zodiac. Everything to their zodiac. Oh, I don't go to sleep early. I'm a night owl because I'm an Aquarius. What? Oh, I don't like being told what to do because I'm a Capricorn. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I hate people like that. Don't come to me talking about your zodiac shit. To all the women out there, you see me out and about, you know what I'm saying? Looking good, feeling good, swaying through the motherfucking building. If we strike up a conversation, do not ask me about my zodiac. Do not ask me about my fucking zodiac. I don't give a fuck about your zodiac. I'm not one of those people who be like, oh, I'm a Leo. Let me go up and look and see if me and her compatible. What's my most compatible sign? I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a flying fuck. Do not come to me talking about your fucking zodiac. I don't care who you are. That shit is some of the most annoying banter I've ever heard in my fucking life, fam. And it's weird because it's like, I don't know one woman that's not big into that zodiac shit. You go to motherfuckers' house, they got the zodiac covers and shit. They got the zodiac fucking board. You know, you go to the barbershop and they got the 1 through 60 of the fades and shit. You got to go to some women's house, they got that shit, the zodiac board. The Capricorns, the Cancers, the Leos. You know what I'm saying? What's the other one? The motherfucking Cancers. All that bullshit. And want to go into a deep thought conversation about the zodiac signs and the stars and shit. You don't get the fuck out of my face, woman. You don't get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. So a message to all extreme zodiac believers: shut the fuck up. Please stay the fuck away from me and all the friends of the show. We don't care. We don't care. I'm sorry to break it. We don't give a fuck. I don't care about the stars and the moons, the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, the Milky Way, how the sun, how the stars are aligning on the northern hemisphere, how that fits with your soul. I don't care. Suck my dick, shut the fuck up. Suck my dick, shut the fuck up. Please and thank you. Real talk, man. It truly is the craziest shit in the world. Now on the Catch-22, some of the freakiest women in the world is them zodiac believing motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie to you. The woman who's swerving down, she gotta live up to her scorpion name. Like, she thinks she's a scorpion, she gotta go crazy in the bed. I tip my hat to her. She trying to live up to that reputation. But for the most part, that shit is annoying. But for every scorpion woman I done came across, they really believe they gotta be super freaky. They really believe they have to be super freaky to claim that scorpion shit. So I just lay back on the bed and go and enjoy myself. But for the most part, them conversations be dead as a motherfucker. Them conversations be dead as a bitch. I'm not even gonna lie to you, my boy. Real motherfucking talk. Moving on, man. Moving on, man. Before we wrap this Muffin Me podcast on up, man. We almost an hour into this podcast, into this live stream. I do want to say this, episode 92 on the grind and 100 as always. The shit don't motherfucking stop for a motherfucking soul. I do want to say thank you to everybody that came in and tapped in. No matter if you left a comment or not, I do see when you come into the live stream and things of that nature. So I want to shout out to everybody, that came to the live stream to fuck with the kid, man. I always appreciate when people come in, man, fuck with me just because it's a weird feeling. Now, I don't say a weird, it's a good feeling, I should say, knowing when you go live, motherfuckers come in and tap in with you. No matter if you know them in person or not, no matter if you just know them throughout this podcast and shit. It's always a good feeling to see people come through and join the conversation. Also, people throwing their comments and things of that nature. It's always a good thing to make sure, you fuck with that engagement because that's how you grow these platforms and things like that. So I truly appreciate all love, support, man. I truly motherfucking do. Before we wrap this podcast on up, man, let's go ahead and get into the quick NBA playoffs recap, man. Nothing too crazy. I just wanted to make sure I came here and let everybody know that Ja Morant is hurt. Dude got some knee issues. They was trying to blame Jordan Poole off some bullshit, knee pull type shit. I didn't truly believe that shit. That played him like it could hurt Ja Morant at all. Ja Morant been having knee issues all fucking season. He missed like 25 games with a knee issue. The last 9 was with that right leg in particular. They was playing the Golden State Warriors before I fired this live stream up. They was actually up on the Warriors. I don't really know how that game is really going on right now. They may actually end up winning that game. Memphis is a very tough, gritty young team. Unless Golden State can get their fucking mind right, get them jumpers to fall, it could be a tough game for them boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Milwaukee came back and beat the Boston Celtics earlier today. Jrue Holiday had some incredible defensive plays down the end of the game. Niggas been trying to tell me that Drew Holiday was trash. I don't know why they thought that. Drew Holiday is better than Kyrie Irving, I'll tell you that much. I don't give a fuck about the razzle-dazzle layup package, bro. I need niggas gonna play winning basketball. Give me that 18 to 20 points a game. Go play some phenomenal defense and be there when I need you. Be dependable. That's not Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? So Drew Holiday in my eyes is better than Kyrie Irving. I don't give a fuck about the spectacular plays and shit like that and not being there in the other four to 5 games left on the schedule. I don't care about that bullshit. So you got Milwaukee up 3-2 in that series. You got Dallas and Phoenix going at it. Phoenix is up 3-2 in that series. Going back to Dallas, the home team keep winning. Hopefully Phoenix can win, man. I want to see Phoenix actually pull it out. I wouldn't mind going to a parade out here in Phoenix, where it'd be a hot-ass fucking parade. But I will be trying to have some company with me. Let's just say that. And, you know, out here in Phoenix, bro, it's been a hell of a couple weeks, hell of a year, to be honest with you. Ever since the sun's been popping and running shit up, it's been a nice little vibe into the city. It's a nice vibe in the city right now. So I really want to see Phoenix really pour this shit out, man, and possibly get a championship and bring it home for the fans, bro. I would truly love to be a part of something like that for the city. I can only imagine how shit gonna go crazy around that time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might be in Scottsdale going crazy. I might go to Scottsdale and go crazy. No cap. Who else in that motherfucker, man? Philly versus Miami. Miami got that series, bro. Joel Embiid was crying about not winning MVP. He pretty much gave up on that series, to be completely honest with you. So it's really not much going on with that. The most important news about all that shit is that Ja Morant is hurt. He may miss the entirety of the rest of the playoffs. We don't truly know at this moment in time, but it's looking like it. Dude got a bone bruise in his right knee. He pretty much done for the motherfucking season. I ain't gonna cap. But that's pretty much it with the whole NBA shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do want to say this. You know, before I wrap this up, man, I don't know if your eyes tapped in. Have you ever had a moment to where you was fucking with somebody and like you kind of stopped fucking with them to a certain level, and like one of your homeboys or one of your from a woman that's tapped in during the show, your homegirls came up and was like, "Yo, like I'm really feeling such and such. Like, can I have your blessings to go fuck with them?" And, you know, your ego like, "Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Go ahead, go fuck with her, nigga. I'm done with that bitch." You know, I did that, and I swear I don't like that I did that. I had a homeboy of mine. This is random as fuck, but this just popped in my head because I just seen pictures of them being all happy and shit, smiling and shit. I got a homeboy that asked me to go to be with one of my exes. And at that moment in time, I was like, "Yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Do what you gotta do. I don't want the bitch." I'm saying this in my head, by the way. She's not a bitch. Shout out to you, girl. You know you the shit. But in my mind, I was like, "Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, be with her." I didn't think that they would be as happily in love years later when I told them, "Yeah, go ahead and do it." I thought she would like turn a nigga down type shit. Like I thought she would be like, "No, you hatch homeboy. I can't do it." That didn't happen. That didn't happen at all, my niggas. She said yes. They fell in love. They're fucking on the regular. You know what I'm saying? They're married. Then they got kids if they don't got some already. So they living the happy fucking perfect fucking life. And every time I scroll past and I see they show on social media, I get upset. I get fucking upset. Now, on the one hand, I could say I'm a matchmaker. Without me, they wouldn't be living so much for me, la vida loca. They wouldn't be so happy, you know what I'm saying, living this fantastic life. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, "Yo, this nigga was plotting on my girl the whole time." He's plotting on my woman the whole motherfucking time. Now y'all happy and married and shit. What type of bullshit is this? What type of shit is this, Cletus? This is bullshit, Cletus. Like that shit right there, I ain't really like that shit. And I still don't to this day. Like, yeah, dude, cool and all, but I don't really fuck with him like that no more. Like, like he on some Kevin Samuels shit. Like, if he died, like, I'd be like, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm just playing with you, bro. It's all love, man. I wish you had nothing but happiness going forward, man. Nothing but happiness going forward. I do think that was some foul ass. She's plotting on my girl. I know she was thick and shit, chocolate bunny and shit, but hey, bitch ass nigga. I still feel away about that. I truly motherfucking do. But Let me get the fuck out of here, man, before I keep saying some wild shit that I'm gonna regret later. I want to say once again, shout out to everybody that's tapped in and joined the conversation, man. I truly appreciate all love and support. Let's keep this empire brick by motherfucking brick. We're getting closer and closer to our goal of 100 motherfucking episodes, man. This is what's episode 92. The grind at 100 is motherfucking real. As we keep getting closer, bro, I'm getting happier and happier because it's the goal I set for myself, just to make sure this is something I really want to do in my life. So almost 100 episodes in, then 2 years in, I'm really motherfucking happy with the growth and success of this podcast so far. It just lets me know we got to go up another motherfucking level. Each motherfucking quarter going forward, we got to go up another fucking level. More notoriety, more promotion, more merch, more all that shit is coming very motherfucking soon. Better equipment, better setup, all that shit is coming very motherfucking soon. And it's all for you guys, man, because y'all been sticking with me for so long, since day motherfucking one. The podcast has went through so many different phases so far, but the ultimate phase is phase one. That was the first 100 episodes. So once we get through that, we going crazy. I already got shit lined up for episode 101. So trust me, stick with your boy throughout this journey, and we're going to keep going up and keep knocking on these motherfucking doors, letting them know it's a new motherfucking sheriff in town, real motherfucking talk. But enough for the rambling on, man. We are over an hour into this podcast. Y'all know how I give it up, man. It's all love these ways. Never let them sidetrack you with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And I'll at y'all next week, man. I'm out this motherfucker. Peace. Hey, yo, shorty keep commenting about my knees going out when I was fucking. That's crazy. That pussy was crazy. Oh, my God. Think about that pussy all the time. Like, bro. Oh, man, some of the best pussy I ever had in my life. No cap. Baby, come back. Please. Make that pussy rain on me. I'm out this motherfucker, man.